Okay, it's about time I reveal the reason my sister is a member of the NRA and has a mortal fear of being left alone. Be me, be 16, living in poor fag house with family, parents strict as fuck. House is relatively small, kind of run down, 3 rooms, 1 bathroom. Been living there for about 2 years. Me and my sister have our own rooms. I have an old desktop in my room because of a compromise wherein I was allowed to have it there, so as long as I don't ever lock the door. Parents monitor my website activities, so I may never stray from the rightful path. Bitches don't know about my incognito mode. Parents are at home all the time, so they have bitch sister enforce the no lock door rule with an iron muscle, stopping by my room every now and then just to keep an eye on me. Bitch doesn't know I'm goddamn Russian ballerina tiptoeing through tantalizing testicle teasing tubes. I become the goddamn Batman. Hear people coming to my room from miles away. I have the reflexes of a tweaked up spastic tiger closing and opening windows at the blink of an eye. Can't never have privacy, so I watch what I want, then use memory to relieve myself in the shower. And as much as I would like to share more about my fapping habits with you, they have very little to do with the story, so I'll stop there. Sister bring boyfriend to house. Scrawny looking shit. Looks like one of those boy band faggots all the 12-year-old girls have on their posters. The dude looks and acts nice in front of parents, so he has their blessing, as long as they don't consummate before marriage. So they put me on cockblock duty. Oh, how the tables have turned. I enforce the No Penetration Act of 2011 like a faithful underling. I become like the NSA, randomly going out to the living room and my sister's room whenever I hear them quiet for too long. I catch them grinding, humping, and kissing, but I never say anything. I just stare at them like a creepy pedo until they stop. I love every minute of it. And just like everything else I do, I develop my obnoxious cockblock into an art form. Always waiting for the right moment, always aware of the moods and opportunities. I appear like a ghoulish shadow in the corner of their eyes, destroying every chance they get, every move they make. Like the judgmental eyes of God, I peer into their very souls, being as eerie and awkward as I can. I am a creeper, terror, watcher, voyeur. I am the eyes in the darkness. I am the sentry of night. Mine is presence and awkwardness and embarrassment. I am the cockblocker. Sister is getting real tired of my shit. So is her pathetic excuse of a flesh dildo boyfriend. Seriously, just fuck her in the hotel or something. So, they devised a plan to get back at me. A weak plan, a poorly thought out plan. A plan that would only serve to add fuel to the raging inferno that is my lack of a social life and surplus of free time. When I was in the shower, one of them snuck into my room and browsed through shit tons of gay BDSM. Later that day, parents come home and go through search history as usual. Shit hits the fan. I get 11 types of shit served to me by both parents. They weren't angry at it being gay porn as much as pissed I looked at porn at all. Try to explain, say it might have been a virus or some bullshit that I would never be stupid enough to do anything like that under all their supervision. I still get grounded. I still have computer privilege taken away from me and not allowed to use the internet at all. They take my Pokemon stickered router too. I know who did this, and I know where they live. Now, despite what you may think, I actually had a few friends, one of which was a master at fucking with people. We'll call him Gerald, because fuck you, that's why. Now, Gerald and I discussed plans for a while, finally decide on one that is most likely to succeed. Phase 1 of the plan. Fear. I really didn't have anything to do with my time now that I didn't have the interweb, so I spent my time reading and dicking around in my room. I stopped checking on my sister and her boyfriend. They think they've won .pgn. Every now and then I would laugh. Not my normal laugh, but a higher pitched laugh with small pauses in between each exhale. Think of a gruff Santa elf getting his dick licked, but like a telegraph. I'll do this at random times, loud enough to be heard but never be caught doing it. First efforts were fruitless, but after a while, Boy Toy and Sis started noticing. I would listen until they got quiet enough to notice, and then do it 3 or 4 times every day, never in front of parents. Sister makes comment about me laughing weird in my room. Feign ignorance, but she's not falling for it. She knows it's me. I still act like I have no idea what she's talking about. Keep doing it. After a while, she starts to become annoyed. She would walk up to my room and tell me to stop doing it. Never get caught doing it. Pretend she's going cray. Keep act best I can every time. The seeds were planted now. I just needed to wait. After a month or so of my neurotic SpongeBob laugh, she becomes used to it and thinks nothing of it anymore. She thinks she can just ignore me. Everything is going according to plan. Now, the mindfuckery starts. Gerald lends me an electronic recorder. Small motherfucker. Could hide it just about anywhere, but had a little amplifier I could attach to it and to make it loud as shit. I would record my laugh and adjust the volume judging from where I would hide it. First, I hid it in a nook between boxes full of old clothes in my room, making sure to make it as hard to find as I could, yet leaving enough space for the sound not to be suffocated. I walked into the living room and told my sister I was going to the store to buy something. I walked out of the house and the recorder was set to laugh 13 minutes after I leave, and again 10 minutes after the first laugh. Go to the local 7-Eleven and enjoy a Spider-Man ice cream bar. Come back 30 minutes later to my sister and Timberlake in the living room. The look in their eyes was so delicious, gives me shivers every time I remember. Fear. Oh, the fear in their eyes. I tried my hardest not to burst out laughing. It was as if they were looking at an impossibility. I channeled my inner Belle and tried to act as confused and concerned as I possibly could, and asked them if something happened. They looked shaken. Sister gets angry, tells me shit like, this isn't funny, that if this was my idea of a joke, blah 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 blah, a bunch of cliche bullshit. I really didn't think people actually said things like that outside of TV shows. She keeps ranting and keeps asking me how I did this. I asked her if they were doing drugs or something, give her gimp an angry stare and ask him what's going on. Dude looks confused as shit, doesn't know how to react. Tell her whatever they're doing to keep me out of it. Go off to my room. She's still angry. Phase 2. Paranoia. Been a week and some change since the voice incident. Still have no internet. My sister didn't tell parents about prank. Yes, good, that laserdisc. I'm starting to affect her. She barges in my room at random times. I'm always reading or talking on the phone or being an all-around waste of space. Every time I do the laugh, she rushes to wherever the sound comes from. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's the recorder. She keeps trying to catch me doing it. Can't catch the Canyon Gingerbread Man, bitch. She starts losing sleep. She looks nervous. She can't concentrate. She can't enjoy her time alone with Beaver. She wasted trying to bust me. Stupid Candace can't never bust me. I'm Phineas, nerd. Be the sneakiest little shit that ever existed. Consider Carrier as cat burglar. Nah, it would conflict with my dream of becoming a Pokemon master. Hide the recorder somewhere and watch her scramble trying to catch me doing the laugh. It's like watching a coked up rat trying to find cheese in a maze. So she does what rats do best and snitches on me to my parents. Says I'm playing this fucked up game, making her think something is going on. Parents give me too much shit, tell me I'm walking on thin ice, so I would make an Olympic ice skater have a heart attack. I stick to my guns like never before. Tell them I truly have no idea what's going on. Throw tantrums and give Oscar-worthy acting about my innocence. I win the Oscar gracefully and dedicate it to DiCaprio. Without him, I would be no one. Parents believed me. Shit, even I believed me for a while. Sister is disgruntled, keeps insisting I'm lying. Parents too old for this shit. Give me a warning, let me off. Sister's angry. This is the time. Now or never. Phase 3. Cow dung to the ceiling fan. Friday night, Mom and Pops are out on a date and I'm with my sister. She's a mess. Call Colin over. He can't come for some reason. The gods shined upon my mortal soul. Now, ever since the store incident, she has never been alone in the house. She knows I'm the only possible cause for the laughs. The only logical cause. If only humans could be more logical. I get ready, get up to leave. This time, however, I'm going to the library, which is about 25 minutes away by bus. She looks visibly nervous. Oh my dear, you should be. Lord knows you should be. Says goodbye and walk out the door. I go to the library as soon as I get there. I grab the first book I see, check it out at the front desk. I sit down and start reading. This is beyond my power now. I can only sit and wait. This is the account of events as told and later written by Gerald. I left school early. Got the keys to Anon's house that same day. I went in the house, made myself a sandwich, and waited in his room for about 30 minutes. He got home, we talked and laughed, giddy as fuck. This shit was going to be awesome. Once his sister came home, I hid in the closet and played on my Vita till Anon left. No, there was only me and his unaware sister. Patience was crucial. I waited for about 20 minutes before starting. I put on my pig mask, put the recorder in my collar, and covered the mask with my hood. Got out of the closet. I could hear the TV in the living room loud as shit. I started to record with the laugh loud as it could, but the TV was drowning out the sound. Didn't get any reaction. Volume still the same. This deaf bitch was fucking up the plan. I tried a few more times and nothing. I got impatient and snuck outside. There, in all her splendor, was Anon's sister, getting rammed from behind by some faggy-looking motherfucker. They both had their backs turned to me. This was better than the plan. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is why my mother didn't swallow me. My chance to prove my worth as a Viking fucking warrior. Never had my life's purpose been clearer. God had put me on this earth to make sure these horny motherfuckers get scared shitless. I would carry his biting like the humble lamb, for he is Lord and Savior. I was trembling as I skipped ahead in the quarter to the point where Anon screams like a Chinese virgin getting plowed by a giga nigga. I walk outside as quiet as I possibly could. It didn't matter, TV was loud as shit. I placed myself right behind them. This motherfucker was going to town on that ass. God damn. Grabbed the remote from the table and turned off the TV. Immediately they stopped. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Vom on my sweater already, mom spaghetti. Scream at the top of my motherfucking lungs right behind them. What the fuck are you doing? They turn around, startled as shit. As they do, I pull back my hood to reveal the glory of my maimed pig head. I watch the color wash off from their faces. It was exquisite. Oh Lord, can one man feel such bliss? They have stared into the asshole of God and it was burning in their eyes. I'm choking on my own slobber. The girl screams bloody murder and the faggot tries to gesture a body block, but the girl is trying desperately to get up and run. It's like watching worms writhe and squirm. Before they could gain their composure, I put my hand in my collar and pressed play on the recorder. Anon squeals from the recorder, "Help me!" Dude literally pisses himself. A stream of urine flows from his erect penis and hits my robes. Kind of impressive he could keep a boner in this situation. I lift to my arm, revealing my life, and scream like a spawn of Satan. I am the liberator! Words cannot describe the sound that came from these two. Like squeaks you hear when you let out air of a balloon slowly. Like baby cheetahs calling for their mothers. Like guinea pigs squealing for their next meal. They stumbled and hit everything on their way out. They ran naked into the vast unknown, and I knew my purpose had been fulfilled. I could die now.